Oh, hey, I didn't see you there. So, Gavin, I watched your previous video, and truth be told, all I could say was, Kitty! Kitten, kitten, kitty! And then I saw a second cat, and then I saw a third cat. And I'm just like, I'm not even sure that if you have more than that. How many how many cats do you have? How many cats do you have? But going on a side note, talking about programming a little bit. I'd say honestly, like books are not the best way to learn programming. I don't know. I guess maybe I don't know what I'm talking about. Maybe books are a really good way to learn programming, but when I learned programming, I'm not an expert by any case, but I know how to program a little bit. Basically, the only way you can do it is just like by doing it. I mean, it's good to go through a course to kind of like round yourself out, and I totally encourage that. Whether that's a video course online, which which one you can actually watch them build the code versus a laptop where it's all there and it's all jargony and weird. So I would recommend watching YouTube videos actually rather than going to books. But maybe I'm wrong. But generally the only way you can really learn it is by like everything that you see you do yourself. You don't just like watch it. You don't try to memorize it. You try to like actually do it yourself. You follow the instructional video, or you do what you see in the book, etc. And and then as you start learning more and more, you start like coming up with ideas of how to incorporate it, and then you start coming up with like more and more ambitious ideas. Like brainstorm 3 pieces of software that you think would be kind of cool. Like the first thing I ever built was a calculator. I was like, what if I could build a calculator in PHP? And then I just built this calculator, and it was so encouraging that I built something. And so like come up with 3 ideas, like dumb ideas, like just a calculator, like something that's really small. Um, you could create, and then pick one you think you like, and then keep learning. But now you're learning with a purpose, and then you start really getting the information in your head. So that's why I would encourage with PHP. Like, don't get discouraged. Books are fucking hard to learn online stuff for, and I'd recommend watching more YouTube videos, doing what you see them doing on the computer. Don't just like watch them do it. Actually do it yourself. Follow along, and come up with ideas where you can actually incorporate that knowledge and start applying it. There's also like fucking amazing courses online that are free, like at Khan Academy. There's a lot of programming courses on Khan Academy, or just different places, man. There's a lot of places where you can learn programming that's much more step by step versus just kind of giving you a bunch of data. Um, yeah, do some research. Fucking look up how to become a programmer, like where they would recommend learning, and just keep developing the skill. It's totally possible, and it actually will become fun if you have like a project you're working on. But then moving on, so that's cats, software. Talking a little about my life. This week I broke up with my girlfriend, so that's been emotionally trying. And to be honest, technically, just between you and me, and you know the rest of the internet, this was the 8th time I've broken up with her. I've broken up with her 7 times before this. And every single time she just draws me back in with her sexy body. Ta! 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 But yeah, we broke up. I think don't have any plan to get back together. Don't plan to. Actually, this time, I made a promise with your new adopted sister that if I see her again, like I'll pay her $100 from my own personal bank account. So, fuck. I think a couple times Dad has saved me already, but I don't think we're getting back together this time. Because I have $100 on the line. So that's happening. Um, haven't started dating any other girls yet. There's motorcycles outside. See, cars and stuff. I haven't been dating any other girls yet, but I plan to. There's plenty of beautiful women here that I would like to meet. But now, moving on to the actual important part, the reason why you're watching this, because I know you care so much. Who would I talk to, anyone in history, for an hour if I could? So, like, I don't know, man. That's kind of a weird one, because I feel like it's a pretty limited question, because, like, you had to talk to somebody who speaks English, and, like, if you pick somebody who you want to, like, know things about, maybe it's secret shit, and they just won't tell you. Like, if you ask them about conspiracies, like, they won't tell you. But, so therefore, I just kind of have to talk to somebody because they're interesting. So I guess if I talk to anyone, okay, let's assume they can speak English. I'd like to honestly, I'd like to talk with Jesus. I'd like to talk with Jesus, and then, oh, the problem if you're talking to somebody who's like a fucking 2,000 years ago, they'll all be like, oh my god, there's fucking cars and planes, and oh my god. So hopefully, like, it wouldn't go in that direction, but if it did, it's like, okay, cool, Jesus, yeah, that's a car. It's a little miracle. It's a miracle that spouts out flames out of the back and kills the planet, but it's a miracle. But then I guide the conversation the way I would want. I just like to fucking know who he was. Like, so, buddy, there's a religion after you. It's killed millions of people. How's it going? Like, figure out which was just fucking made up and what was actually true. So I guess off the cuff, that's who I would talk to if they spoke English and I could like guide the conversation. Fuck it. So this is the major updates. Talking about what else in my life. This week not only was weird because I broke with my girlfriend, but also because I was just grinding on sales copy. And honestly, like, fucking, I was just grinding on sales copy. This whole week has been a blur, really crazy. I think after it's done, like sometime tomorrow or the next day, I'm gonna reanalyze my life and kind of be like, alright, Garrett, what the fuck are you doing? What's working? What's not working? Fucking, what do you want to be doing? How, are you moving towards your goals? Like, blah, blah. Kind of reanalyze my life, so hopefully in my next video I'll give you updates on that, but I know you're at the edge of your seat. Questions for you. It's not a question, but fucking, I don't know, man. If you don't like software, then just don't do it. Don't do something you don't like just because I'm saying you should. But, like, it's fucking the way of the future. You can write your own paycheck. It gives you so much power. Like, if I was starting from square one and I had fucking nothing, I would definitely do software. Like, fucking nothing else. If I needed some pathway to get what I wanted in life, I can work anywhere in the world. I fucking can write my own paycheck if I do it well. And, like, you gotta fucking work it to do it well. You gotta learn. It takes years sometimes. But man, nothing beats it. But I'm not gonna ask you about that. I'd like to, kind of know what your thoughts are on it now and watch you evolve in that direction, if you want. But, questions. You can tell this time I'm not editing the video. Fuck that. I've been watching your videos. You have officially lowered the bar. We're just going straight. Sorry about the cars. I'm looking forward to seeing your GoPro, actually. That's gonna be really fucking fun. You have a GoPro? Shit, dude. Fucking so jealous. Fuck. Questions. Fuck it. Alright, shit, I got it. Okay. So, like, I think we're gonna make it this century. I think that humanity's gonna do just fine. I can't prove that. Maybe we won't. But I think our chances are pretty good. But I guess my question for you, Gavin, is let's give it like 30 years. If you could put anyone into absolute dictatorshiply, give any person dictatorship over all the world's governments. Like, he's now the absolute present dictator of all the world's governments. And anyone loyal to the government is loyal to him. Anyone who's not loyal to the government isn't loyal to him or her. Over the next 30, 20, 20, 30 years? 25 years, who would you fucking want to lead humanity in this century? And why? Or, fucking bonus question, would you lead humanity in the next 25 years? Again, anyone who's loyal to the government is loyal to you. Anyone who's not isn't. Think about that. And, of course, if you don't pick yourself, like, what would you hope they would do? Like, why would you pick them? Alright. Peace. Love you. No fear Shakespeare Macbeth. Shakespeare side by side by plain English. Because you know, Shakespeare is scary. You have wonderful lines like, if I stand here, I saw him, side by side with this beautiful poetry of, as sure as I'm standing here, I saw him. My worthy lord, your noble friend, your noble friends do lack you, side by side but with, my worthy lord, your noble friends miss your company. So, you know, thank God somebody finally wrote that.